So, Kristof, you know you are my carp hero.
I know now.
You have caught an obscene amount of big fish.
Yeah.
You've had 30-kilo fish from 9 different countries.
Yeah.
It's something I would aspire to achieve in my entire lifetime. So the question I like to ask is how? How do you do it? How do you catch so many big fish? Because it's not just coincidence. It can't be. Just the way that you're turning up to waters that you've may never have seen before, and you
Mm, I think a lot is like the feeling. So you need to feel, or you need to accept condition at the lake, or you need to be flexible to accept also the rules from different lakes. And very important is that you get like as more information as possible from the lakes where you are going.
so it all starts before you even get to the lake. It's
Yeah,
all about the
100%.
homework,
Yeah.
preparation
Yes.
before you even get there.
Yes, and
And
like sleeping and thinking and okay, I can do different this, I can try this
Yeah.
and this. So
So, yeah, you say then about being flexible. There is no one answer, is there? There can't be. You
No.
have to be adaptable. You have to be able to
yes,
have lots of different things up your sleeves that will work on different venues. So I've been pretty lucky to fish alongside you a few times now.
is same like for me to fish with you. Like we fished the first time. What was 7 years ago?
7 years ago
Yeah.
in Slovenia, yeah.
And not many anglers has chance to fish with
alongside
you.
you. I
Yeah.
know, yeah. But from what I see, from what other people may see, it does seem quite a simple approach that you have.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about your thought process going into a big fish session. Where would you put? So once you've done your research, your homework
Yes.
about a venue, what then would be the next most important thing for you?
I need to mention maybe that also when you are preparing for the venue, like a single venue, that you check a little bit when the big fish are coming out or on which places.
Yeah.
So this is very important, or in which time or period of the
Yeah.
year.
Do you think that those big fish have certain patterns that at certain times of year they'll get caught from certain swims?
Some big fish, yes. Like I don't know, there is maybe special fish which are coming every June out, which is
Yeah.
not like the best time after spawning normally.
Yeah.
But they are mostly like out in this period. Some fish are coming September, October, like 2-3 times. You have fish which are coming just one time a year out.
Yeah.
So I think you need to accept this a little bit, or
Yeah.
like prepare.
Again,
yourself.
it all comes down to homework, doesn't it? Doing
Yes.
as much research about not just the lake, but
Yes.
also the specific fish that you're
Yes.
targeting. Try and find out as much information about
Yes.
that particular fish,
Mm.
because it might have a pattern. It might be that every year that fish comes out in June from this particular area. It might things like that may.
Yeah, and also when you come to the lake, then is many things which need to come together. It's like we know we are anglers, so always need to be luck.
Yeah.
If we are honest. So then all other conditions like weather, like the right location, micro
course.
location, like bait for sure, the right system, the right equipment.
That's it. I mean, when it comes down to the bait itself,
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to like the bait application, there is going to be no one way that's going to work. It all depends on the conditions on the day. Like we've come here, conditions aren't great for daytime. It's really warm. It's 28
Yeah.
degrees today.
It's crazy.
You're effectively just fishing for a bite at a time.
Exactly.
Whereas if conditions were much better and low pressure and windy and cooler, you can use more
Exactly.
bait. So you have to be adaptable,
Yes.
which is again what we're talking about there. But when it comes to the bait, your choice of bait, are there baits that you would use that you think would help you single out the bigger fish? Maybe it's fish meals or milk proteins or
No, here I would say that there is not a single bait that can like make selection.
yeah,
So I don't know. I'm fishing with dynamite baits for 15 years already, and I caught 30-kilo fish. I would say with 6-7 different type of boilies.
yeah,
So maybe here is really to be like flexible, how I mentioned before already. So some lakes, like anglers, feeding a lot of maize. So if the fish are like eating every day maize,
Yeah.
so I think it's good that you follow a little bit these things. But in general, I am preferring to feed like boilies, maybe less particles and pellets.
Yeah.
If it's not like necessary or that you see that you need to really activate the fish or something. But yeah, bait like boilies without liquids, without dip, and when you drop the bait on the right place and trick for sure, then I want to leave it 2, 3, sometimes also 4 days without
Really?
touching.
As long as that.
Yeah.
Do you think those bigger fish are more cautious and maybe they'll visit that spot numerous times before, and then maybe after a few days they
Maybe.
accept that it's there or something?
Maybe.
Or do you think the bigger fish are perhaps big because they're greedy? You don't know.
I
It's
think
hard to say.
I think maybe all together.
Yeah.
I think maybe all together, and it's again like from the fish to another fish. So I don't know. There was one fish in France. I didn't caught this fish. I wasn't fishing that lake, but that fish came out every 14 days, 100%.
Yeah.
So it was just like feeding machine. So
Yeah.
I think whatever she will found, like she will eat.
Each fish is different and it
Yeah,
has its
so
own
it's-
feeding characteristics and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned there though, I love that phrase you used, the micro location.
This you like, huh?
I love that. I'm going to use that a lot more.
Okay.
But yeah, it's basically, it's extreme feature finding, I guess, really. It's finding the fish in the first place, finding where the fish are wanting to be, and then finding a spot within
Yes.
that location.
Yes.
So it's
Exactly.
very, very precise.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really 1 meter difference. It's like
Yeah.
a big difference.
Yeah.
For like, I don't know, you put the bait here, you put the bait here, I don't know, 4 takes, 20 takes. It's
Yeah.
like crazy. I done like a lot of diving also, and sometimes you just can't believe, like, I don't know, I make like feeding place 2.2 meters, and just half of the feeding place was always clean.
Yeah.
So the half of the feeding place, bait, like pellets, everything stay there. If you feed again, another half again, like the fish will eat just there. So it's crazy, you know. And
So rigs.
yeah,
Do you think that makes a big difference? The rigs, I've seen the rigs used. They are simple, straightforward rigs, but I'm guessing ones you have a lot of confidence in.
did you believe that I really using so simple rigs?
I mean,
or not?
I use simple rigs.
No, to be honest.
No, I use simple rigs, and you said to me, "Why using such a complicated rig?" I think, "What?" And then I saw your rigs, and I'm like, "Yeah, I understand." but
Okay, can you make more simple? No, no chance.
you can't make more simple than what
no,
you use.
No.
It's
For me, is if the rig is on the right location, I like to fishing inline lets
Yeah.
all the time.
why do you prefer to use inline leads?
Just because I think when the fish pick the hook, there is like more direct contact immediately. So with safety system, the lead is like in the in the side.
Yeah, it can kind of
Exactly.
pivot before it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
feels the full effects.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is for me. And when it's going to the rig, I always say if you have the sharp hook, so the hook is like catching or
Yeah.
like the fish. So that's the most important.
Big hooks, small hooks.
I am using like size 2 and 4 all
Okay.
the time.
It's like a 2
So
for like
the
a
wide
20
gape
mil
from
or
Fox,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not, I think, nothing special.
No, it's
Like-
just a simple knotless knot rig. I notice you do have a bit of putty above the,
Yes.
quite close to the hook though.
Yeah, it's maybe around 1 centimeter.
Yeah,
1.5.
it's really close. Yeah.
Just where I put this cover, like the cover from the hook link down.
Yeah.
So there I put
The
like
break
the
in the
putty.
coating, you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So where the coating's
So
broken.
there I put the putty also that the rig is like turning easy.
Yeah.
That the hook is turning easy in the mouth, and it is less chance to tangle like the system.
And using that putty to help the hook go
Yeah,
down.
I think if the fish like take the bait just a little bit, this just a little bit of lead, like
Yeah.
putty lead, just make them okay. Now I'm in troubles, and they like shake them the head like that,
Yeah.
and then the big lead, like hook them like proper.
Yeah. What you say big lead? What weight lead you using?
If I am fishing to distance around 100-150 meters, then 120 grams.
Yeah.
On the big lakes, 170 grams.
Okay, so it's that 4 ounces up to
6
ounces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to do the maths there.
Yeah.
So I've come here to Bosnia
Yes.
to see you and to hopefully catch some big fish as
Yeah.
well. So what is your
And
connection?
you caught the big fish already.
I've caught quite a big fish. Yeah.
You had a really good like fishing, I need to say, because in these conditions with 22 degrees on a surface in the middle of October,
Yeah.
with 28 degrees outside with full sun, fishing is not easy. So
No, it's been tricky. Yeah, thank you. I've absolutely loved it. It's been a bit like, I feel a bit like a vampire because everything's happened at night.
yeah.
We have had a fish actually. There's been 2 fish caught during the day today in the
Yes.
hottest part of the day, but it's nearly all been at night.
Yes. Most
Um,
of the action, yeah.
But tell us, what is your involvement with the lake?
With Pelagičevo, I came here for fishing 10 years ago for the first time, and in my first fishing session I caught the 32 kilo, which is a little bit over 70 pound, which
That's
was
huge fish.
Yeah, was the first fish over 30 kilo in Bosnia, and I think I had for 2 years like the national record here.
Yeah.
So this was my first connection with this lake. But I came for 50 pounder here, and my
Really?
first fish was 56. So, and the third day I caught the big one. But yeah, after a couple of years, I came here fishing for, I don't know, 5 times in the last years. And then 3 years ago, I was connected with the fishing club here, with the people in. And after Corona, the club didn't work or didn't doing well with the lake.
Okay.
So the people cannot cross the border, so they don't have like really clients, and like they give me a chance, or they offer me a chance that we make the company, and that I am involved in the company with like a manager.
Yeah.
To do like social media things like promoting and taking care about the fish. So yeah, now we are 4 guys in a company. We got the contract from the government, so for next 30 years, and in the last 2 years we try to do our best.
So what fish are in the lake now then? Tell us what sort of stock is in the lake.
At the moment, some fish are a little bit down in the weight. I would say 1.5 to 2 kilo because of this long summer.
Yeah. We haven't even had autumn yet. It's still summer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
if you look at the trees, everything is green.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's
There's
crazy,
no
really.
yellow on the trees at all. Yeah.
And I think also fish don't know exactly what is going on because the days are like shorter. Like it's more night, but the temperature are crazy. But in general, we have around 6 to 7 fish over 30 kilo in like the top period of the year.
Yeah.
Around 30 fish over 25. But for sure we have 90 fish over 20 kilo.
Wow.
And the all stock in the lake is around 400 to 440 fish at the moment. So this is not really commercial lake. I think when you arrive down, you see it's not like crazy lot of jumping from the fish.
No, not at all. No, it's when I got here that first night and woke up in the morning. When I woke up on that first morning, I thought I'll see loads of fish now. Was that
A Bosnian monster?
So yeah, when I woke up that first morning at the crack of dawn, I thought I'd see loads of fish activity, and saw a couple of fish. That was it. I was like, oh, this could be tricky.
Yeah.
This could be tricky. So yeah, it's certainly not like a overly stocked water or anything like that. You do have to work for your fish.
Yes.
But the rewards are
Yes.
obviously there. Well, thank you so much for inviting me here. I've absolutely
Nice.
loved this session.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
And
like,
it's great
really.
to see you again. Like I say, you are my hero.
And you saw, like, we caught. So we're fishing together in Romania.
Yeah.
And we're fishing here together.
Yeah, where we're going next week.
And both time you have like bigger fish than me.
Well, it's only because I've learned from you.
That's not true, but yeah. It was
Yeah.
really good.
Thank you so much, mate.
Yeah. And
Thank
looking
you.
forward for the next one.
Yeah, the next adventure. Yeah.
Sure.